What's up guys, BTBS here, welcome back to a brief interlude before the episode. So last episode I was having trouble getting the AE stuff set up. So I have the second level logic expansion card, I have the flux electron blend to make my advanced processor. I have the redstone, what else do I need? I need nether quartz and Certis. 4 nether quartz. 4 Certis quartz, and this will get me my flux crystals. And what else do I need? Iron, and then the processor. Okay, flux crystals. I believe I left my iron in here. Yes, there we go. And this gets me the controller. So I can plant the controller pretty much anywhere I want. What I'm going to do is move these. I'm going to put my controller there. I'm going to put the ME chest underneath it. And actually, where did I put my... There it is, my crafting terminal. I'm going to put my crafting terminal there. And now, yes, it works. So, my crafting terminal links into my ME chest. Anything I store in my ME chest can be accessed from my terminal. That's only an access terminal? I thought I made a crafting terminal. Okay, it just needs a little bit more stuff. Maybe we have the stuff to make it. So, to make the crafting terminal, we need some glass, another storage cell, which means another expansion board. So no, we do not have the stuff to make it just yet. But I'm going to get the stuff to make it, and when you come back, this is going to be a crafting terminal. I just wanted to get this done on camera so that I can use it freely off camera. So, yes, I now return you to your regularly scheduled me, I suppose. What's up, guys? I am back. Yeah, I literally just remembered I'm continuing an episode, not starting a new one, because I did that thing at the start. So, hang on, let's take this again. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled programming! Woo! I am hanging out down here, and you may be able to see from my whaler up the top, I have a bit of cobalt in there. So I wanted to get a couple of steel things, and now I want to make a cobalt pick head, because I managed to get just enough cobalt, because I've been doing a lot of work. I have been busy as fuck. And I've got some really interesting stuff to do. So the first thing I'm doing is making a better pickaxe. Because, no offense to my old pickaxe, but there's a reason I called it my old pickaxe. It is not my new pickaxe. Actually, can you replace parts? No? Parts can be replaced. It says right there. Maybe they have to be replaced in here. Because I know that you could do that before. You could swap out the head for one made of a better material. No, okay, that's a shame. The old strategy was, which I thought was really good, was you make a whole bunch of really weak, like, you know, just full iron tools, and then you use those until you get one with favourable enchants. There we go. Oh, that seems a bit loud. I'm just going to turn my volume down. Yeah, you'd make a pick that had all the enchants you wanted on it. Mining speed of 11. See, this has 50 redstone on it and still doesn't have as good as mining speed as this one. Yeah, you'd make a pick, you'd get the enchants you wanted, and then once you had the enchants, you would swap the pieces out. So, some stuff has changed. I've moved my water setup from over here to over here. It is now fed power through the back. It is outputting, it's getting its leaves from here, which are being filled up from over there. I'm just dragging the barrel back and forth. It's outputting its saplings upwards. It's outputting its water down into a cyclic assembler. If you don't know what a cyclic assembler is, it's a thermal expansion machine which allows you to craft automatically whatever you want it to, and it can use liquids in its crafting recipe. So right now this is set to use 4 water bottles and a camel pack to make a full camel pack. Because I was doing it in here, and as you can see I've got 120 water bottles. Do I have any camel packs in there? No. When you craft using a camel pack and bottles inside the ME terminal, you don't get the bottles back. So it is actually a really big waste. And obviously I have 32 camel packs there, and 33 now. Yes. What else? I have some things on me I need to drop off. I am actually getting ready for a city run. But, as you may see, I have some speed potions on me, and they're level 2. So I'm not going to the closest city. I want to find a new city. I want to head the complete opposite direction and find a city over that way somewhere. And before I do that, I really should make a marker. So I'm going to put it in here, so it's less obtrusive. Home. There we go. Just so I know, because, you know, I haven't actually marked anywhere as home yet, and now I have a marker. I only have 3 markers, so it's not hard to, you know, find the right one. So, what else? This is working fine. I ran like a stack of soul sand through it to try and get some netherwort seeds. I got some netherwort, started growing it on even more soul sand. I used that for making my potions. This is speeding along perfectly fine, no problems. I have been taking an awful lot of leaves out of there, but then it's been replacing the leaves even faster. So I may need to upgrade my storage there. Oh, I have spent a lot of time sorting out stuff over here. So, we have our same setup as always, but I went and made, where are they? 6 machine speed upgrades. Well, I made 4, so we now have 6 speed upgrades, and using those, I managed to get 10 of these, and I managed to get a lot of this shit. So, let me just chuck that up there. I got 10 of these, and 42 of both of these, which is enough to make 14. But I couldn't be bothered to make the rest, because you know what goes into making one of these. You know, you first have to cook. You first have to get the seeds, then compress them, and then put all 3 items in to get 1 out. And I had 84 of them, so that's quite a lot. And now I have a shitload of circuit boards. Oh, so many circuit boards. I built my tank. I don't know what I did wrong before. I think before I had a solid bottom and a solid top. And what you do is you put a drain, as you can see here, in there somewhere, and just put it upwards and then feed into it from the high oven. And I've been using that, automatically outputting into a casting basin, and the casting basin, if it gets, say, 8 ingots and it moves onto a new metal, I can use the seared faucet to pour out 1 at a time. All the items get pulled into this chest. It's still manual, but it's sort of automatic manual. I moved this over here into the wall. I've got this where I've been growing the other seeds. What are they called? Squid plant seeds. Yes. I have put a whole bunch of crafting ingredients in here, including like the cake and stuff from some of the other stuff I've been making. I have all these printed circuit boards. Very quickly, I would like to make an ME drive, which is going to allow me to have a lot of fun. I need 2 of these. Is that all my plastic? Bollocks. I must have some more plastic kicking around. The main problem is I don't want to have to spend 2 circuitry, 2 chips, boards, whatever you want to call them, every time I want to upgrade and add another chest to the line. So I'm going to cut that out straight from the start by getting an ME drive, which may cost 2 of the PCR circuit boards, but can hold 8 or 10 drives. So yeah, all it costs is 2 of those, whereas building multiple ME chests is a lot more expensive because they each need a conversion matrix, which is a basic processor, and then some other shit. So getting an ME drive early is going to be very good if you can afford it. And I need to do this. Chuck that in there. There we go. So, more plastic. And by the way, crafting in this, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It is one of the nicest experiences I've had in Minecraft in a long time. But that's partly because of the struggle it took to get here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take that drive out. Take this, we're going to pop that chest off because we no longer need it. We're going to drop the ME drive down there, put our 1K storage in the first slot, and have exactly the same access we had before, but now we can upgrade it much easier. So, say I wanted a bunch more 1K drives, all I need to do, let's add 2 more drives, shall we? Hang on. There's a lot more crafting steps than I'm used to here, so bear with me. There we go, 2 more 1K storage drives, and I can now keep a lot more items in there. I would also like to make a knapsack, because I still find them useful. That's 2 tough iron tool rods and a gold ingot and then some leather. So the knapsack is a tinker's item that you wear here, and it gives you a spare inventory to keep things like, oh, potions, or, you know, food that you're not currently using. So this is the food I need to eat now. And, yeah, they go, not eaten recently at all, so I can do that. I can keep that in there. I can keep that in there. Just remember that anything in there will be lost when you die, and it doesn't get picked up by the gravestone. So don't put anything too valuable in there. But if I want to take, you know, a few more camel packs, in fact I've got a lot of them, so space is really not at a premium, I can do that. And then I've got my golden bag of holding, which is where I'm going to keep all the loot I pick up. I'll also keep my sleeping bag in there. As you know, my sleeping bag can stay on me for now. And where are we? We are just passing midday. I have my glider, I have suitable armour, I've got my weapon, I've got ammo, I'm ready to go. So the first city was to the north. I would like to shirk that and go to the south. I think that would be a very fun thing to do. And obviously I'm going to use my glider to get a decent view from the air. And I'm actually not sure if my speed potions affect me while I'm gliding, but I will definitely drink one beforehand just to find out, because I'm actually interested in that. I have a rough idea of how fast I move when I glide, so I'd like to know if I am being affected. There we go. So let's just drink one of these and pop. And let's see. I don't think we're flying much faster. That's a shame. But being up high does give us a nice vantage point, and of course we get the massively distended view because we are in the speed mode. There's a whole bunch of chunk errors, but none of them are serious. I have had a couple of serious. Wow, man. You know, playing with my FOV and then having it changed so much by flight is quite insane. Was that the potion wearing off already? No, that was just me slowing down for some reason. Okay, so we need to keep our eyes out for a city, and we need to remember that they don't generate very quickly. So, yeah, keep a watch, and let me know if you see anything, because I personally have absolutely no idea about cities. I know they're supposed to spawn above the sand, and they're supposed to spawn with roads. So the roads are supposed to be like, you know, you spot a road and it leads you to a city, but I haven't personally seen any of that. That is not a city, but that might be. Yes, it is. Awesome. We have a city, and I do not recognise that building, this little one right here, which fills me with hope, because, oh, hello. Okay. I have no idea what this building is, but it has me insanely worried. It's very light in there, so about the only thing that can spawn are blazes. Why did I say that? Ooh. Okay, spiderwebs. Lovely. This is actually really nice chisel stuff. Future blocks. I'm going to have to use these more often. They look great. Oh, these are from Rock Digger. Okay. Obviously there was a spawner in there. It's the only reason you would hide anything like that. Certus quartz. Okay, there's a hole in the wall there. Okay, I'm expecting... there you go, spider spawner. I don't think there's anything under these. But this is exactly why I wanted to find a new city. I wanted to find stuff I'd never seen and wasn't expecting. Because the first city I found was pretty standard for what I already knew existed in cities, and I wanted to find something new, completely new for me. It was a little different, like I hadn't seen everything in there, but it was pretty by the numbers for me. Okay, so that's the first building. There's a lot more. Oh, fuck. I know what those are. So you know how I mentioned there's reactors from big reactors in some buildings. Yeah, we found the building. And you may notice I'm filled with a feeling of existential dread and horror. These buildings are basically giant fuck yous filled with everything bad, including 100 million blaze spawners. I think they've been nerfed a little bit. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Where is my sleeping bag? As soon as the sun dips over the horizon. And now, there we go. Don't let anything spawn, don't let anything spawn, don't let anything spawn. Come on, there we go. Pop my camel back on. Right, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Yes, what was I saying? Right, it is just turned to day. I don't think I want to explore that just yet, because I am more interested in trying to find... Whoa, you're not on my map. I'm more interested in trying to find a thing. What's the thing I'm looking for? The thing with all the stuff in it? A pneumaticraft room. That's pig zombies. Why aren't these mobs on my map? They should be. Oh, there they are. I pressed a button that turned them off. Now I can't remember if they were on or off by default. Seriously? Ah! Fucking not the time for locked controls. Okay, so these guys are hostile by default. Some of them. Others aren't, and the ones that aren't don't appear on my map. Right. Let's go that way, shall we? We already know this building is safe. There's a couple of spawners in it. Nothing too dangerous. I also don't think I found anything in it, which is a shitter. We're not really in need of these. I would love to check out one of those graveyards, actually. Nothing too interesting in there. The graveyard already has stuff spawning in it, which I think means there's an underground. Okay, where's that blaze? The blaze is in there somewhere. Is he close? Is he up high, down low? Any information would be great. Okay. There's definitely a blaze somewhere. Somewhere close. Somewhere right there. Aha. Okay, more blazes. Okay, there must be a blaze spawner up there somewhere, right? We can conclude that. Shit. Okay, so first off, I want to pick these fucking blaze rods up. Oh, there's the blaze spawner. Found that. That helps. And I don't know if there's a proper path to get up to the top floor of this. Looks like pneumaticraft elevators, but they're broken. Okay, pig zombies over there. Oh, some of them have bows and arrows. That is a very useful thing to know. Which one has a bow and arrow? Okay, okay. Here we go. There's another building bit here with a spawner there. And probably something else through here. Nope, that's where I came in, okay. Nearly all of these are fucking empty. I feel so ripped off by this ancient civilization that I'm visiting, who have superior technology to me early game, but I very quickly can surpass. Although, you know, I can't build my own reactor, so maybe they do just have better technology than me. This is another one of these rooms, which are cool as hell, by the way. I like these rooms. No spawner in there. Okay. Which means there's got to be a spawner in here somewhere, and we're just going to have to wait for it to spawn to find it. Unless we can really chip away that much. Ah! Blaze spawner! Okay, good thing we didn't just wait for it to spawn. That would have ended disastrously, I feel. Spider spawner. This looks like parts of two different buildings merged. Yeah, definitely. Another zombie spawner. Not a single chest. There we go. Ooh, a green heart. Sorry, that sounded really, like, sarcastic, didn't it? I'm actually excited about that. That's good. Okay, there's another one of those over there. There's also pig zombies right there. Not hostile to me yet, though, because he's just looking at me, not coming after me. Whew, right. All I know is that... Oh, that's a half tower. If I take a look at that half tower, I can see what it's made of, what's in there. I can get a look into the deepest fathoms of my enemy, and I can get information on him. If you know your enemy's soul, that's all you need. I really want to go and take a look in that tower now, but I think to do that I need to clear out the tower next to it to be safe. No, fuck that shit. I just need to not be an idiot, that's all. So, I can see a blaze spawner already. There's one right over there in the wall. It looks like most of the stuff from this tower is destroyed. I see 2 blaze spawners. Okay, 2 blaze spawners, not too bad. I need a way to reach them. 1 second, let me just get far enough away. And what do I have a lot of? 53 of this, that'll do. Right, get a bearing on where the blaze spawner is. Got a good idea. So, it's on that line there, which I'm worried that line might be made of obsidian. Futuristic armor plating block. Not obsidian. Tough though. It is seriously tough stuff. Shit. That one started spawning. It's okay, it's okay. As long as we can keep them controlled. That's not okay. Okay, okay. Be smart about this. Run! Okay. So, a lot of blazes spawned very quickly there. So these spawners aren't fucking around. They are serious business. These spawners are not happy at all that I exist. And they want to get rid of me. A couple of zombies, that's not really a big deal. Zombies are no problem at all because I've got a half decent sword. I would have liked a lot more quartz on it, to be honest, but it is pretty good as it is. Shit. Come on, come on, don't overheat, don't overheat. There we go. Right, so I can see the pieces that I need. I can see various pieces of reactor craft stuff, and it looks like even that stuff might be able to be salvaged. Because I know there was a lot of stuff that could be salvaged by crafting it with stuff that it's made out of. Okay, so I just need to pick these guys off so they don't pick me off. This kind of feels cheap, and if I had my spammer with me, I would totally use it. I would use, like, the one rocket I own on my spammer. Okay, pigmen in there. Are you hostile? You might be. How about not being able to look at me? Right, I need something to get rid of all the scary bad stuff. So plenty of sand or dust to drop on it to get rid of it. That should do. And what I think I want to do is, as soon as I'm sure there's no more of them, I'm going to go across like this, because just being near it's going to make me hot, and fires absolutely everywhere. So I'm going to throw some sand on the problem and hope that these spawners don't activate at a really long range, because that would suck. Right. So we just need to put out some of this fire. I hate blazing pyrotheum for exactly this reason. That it's not only sets fires occasionally, it sets them constantly and maliciously. It's getting dark. Where's my bed? Where's the sun? Okay, not nighttime yet, but getting close. I'm just going to hold this out and keep right click held down. As soon as it hits nighttime, I'll go to sleep. Minimum amount of mobs will spawn. There we go. I can put that back on. Where's my sand? I need more. This is another reason I wanted a good shovel, was so that if I needed sand for, you know, a drop or a build or something like that, just very quick, I could get hold of what I needed. Okay, it sounds like all of this stuff is gone. It also looks like 90% of the reactor is destroyed, even going by what might have once existed. Okay, this has to have a use, right? Use. Yes, I can fix this. So this is what I need. This is the stuff that I need to get to build myself a big reactor. I'm not even near thinking about a big reactor as an actual thing yet, but I would love to pick up some of these things for the quest. If I could get enough of this stuff to finish the quest, then I can only imagine what the next quest is. And that interests me greatly. Now, what is that stuff? And what is the stuff higher than it? And what do I do about these blaze? Because it looks like that's diminishing returns. Next time. Right. Get rid of that. All this stuff can go away. Now, I want to get up there and get rid of that fucking spawner. I won't feel safe until the spawner is gone. But it can spawn in daylight. Well, not direct daylight. But it's got a... I heard a noise. I heard a noise and shat myself. Right, I'm going to run up on the roof. I'm going to roof up over here, no matter how much hunger that's going to take. I am roofing up over here. I'm going to tard pillar up to the roof. See what I can do from up there. If I can drop on the spawner and take it out before anything spawns, hooroo, hurrah, hooray, I can go in, I can check out all the blocks that I want to see. Okay, a lot of this roof doesn't... That's dark glass on the roof. That is exactly what I was worried about. There we go, no spawner. So, yeah, the roof is dark glass, which is nice. Well, not nice, it's useful, but not for me. So I'm going to drop down. I want to see what this is. That stuff looks interesting. I don't recognise the block, and that's generally a sign that... this is concrete. That is evil. Concrete makes you move a lot faster. Turbine housing. Okay, this is something we need to take. In the past, you've seen me use big reactors for just straight up nuclear reactors. Well, now you can use them to generate steam, which you put through a steam turbine, and use that to generate all your energy, and it's apparently a lot better than a normal turbine. So, you're damn straight I want to get some of this. And I would like to not have to, you know, climb up and down too many times. Okay, so yeah, it looks like there was a nuclear reactor in the center and a turbine like next to it, basically, or above it even. Not next to. Those are completely different words. Is that clear glass? This is a floor. Oh wow. Okay. By the way, I'm holding shift constantly because I am terrified about falling. And there's the turbine reactor, like controller. Okay, we did drop a bit there, but it looks like we have all the turbine. That's chiseled glass, which is nice but not useful. Now from here, it wasn't even a very far fall, but it still made me uncomfortable. Alright, there's that piece of turbine that we forgot. So we have a decent chunk of a big reactor sitting right here. And I'm putting that away. And I'm putting it in the golden bag because if I die, it will still be in the golden bag when I come back to get it. Now let's just check real quick. In here, technological revolution? No, it's salvage operation. Okay, the zombies have gotten bold and they're actually coming after me, which is strange. Was not expecting that. Right, I should be far enough away here that nothing will twig onto me. I need a reactor casing, fuel rod, ports, control rods. I have no idea if I can make any of that. Let's see, like power taps. I can make that out of casings. Okay, so I do have enough stuff for a brief interlude into it, and I would rather not have to try and take out the second place just yet. In fact, let me mark this place because I haven't actually marked it yet, and let me go check this graveyard because this graveyard intrigues me. I mean, it could have a fucking graveyard block in there, which is a terrible, horrible, awful, awful thing. Okay, there's definitely a lot of spawners. Even right now, I'm seeing a shit ton of spawners. How did you hit me through there? I call hacks. Oh, that is bullshit. Okay, you want to play? I'm getting sunstroke. Yeah, heat stroke. How's my water? I am out of water. This is not the time for me to be out of water. Right, there we go. Everything gets so bright and everything like gets so misty. Okay, the blazes are going to be a problem. I'm not going to lie. As soon as my heat stroke has gone away, I'm going to sprint in there, kill that blaze, and dig up that fucking ground and find the spawner. Because there's got to be one right there, because blazes don't spawn naturally. But as you can see, there's also 100 trillion other mobs. Come on, heat stroke. Go. Shoo. Damn it, I have absolutely no idea what I can do to cool myself down. I didn't bring anything else. Maybe a speed potion? That actually did cool me down a little bit. Okay. Now, armor back on. Ah. My armor is heating me up now. At least my head armor is. Okay. Did my Envir trousers do anything? Yes. Okay, so now that I'm heat stroked, my armor is actually heating me up. Oh, this is seriously bad. I think I need to get to some cover. Like, maybe just being in shadow will help. I have absolutely no idea how to combat heat stroke. My temperature's going down, but very, very slowly. That's not good. Come on. This is not what I wanted to do at this point in the video. I was hoping to go in there and, you know, try and take on one of these places. Yes, heat stroke gone. Okay. But armor bad, apparently. So let me see where I'm hovering and then put my armor on and see where I'm hovering. I think as long as I'm not heat stroking, my armor doesn't matter. No, it's being in direct sunlight. if I take my armour off, I should stay at roughly the same place, right? And now if I walk into the sunlight, I go up, which means being in direct sunlight is not good for you when you have all your armour on. Now we know. The spawner could be under any of these. Shit, that's bad. That's very, very bad. Found it. Right, that's the blaze spawner gone. But that doesn't stop everything else from spawning. Okay, so the spawners are in the body places, as are occasional chests. And I'm willing to bet some traps as well. Oh, that payoff. Okay, I'm going to open up that hole and just see if I can get any enemies to die. Because there sounds like there's a lot of enemies underground. And these enemies generally don't like sunlight. Okay, it seems like I'm stable up here. So before anything else happens, I want to check these chests out. So, Certis quartz in a bottle, nothing really interesting. 12 ender pearls and 6 ender lily seeds. Interesting. A lot of spiders underground, I'm definitely hearing. Oh, 24 ender pearls. Certis quartz, nighttime already. Jesus Christ. See, nighttime could be good for me because it'll keep me cool, but it'll also get me murdered. Absolutely gang raped. And I can use the sunlight to my advantage, but I can't use armor, which is definitely to my disadvantage. Right. Okay, I need to put some stuff away, like all this loot, these fat stacks of loot. Rubber sapling, nice. I did not know you could get rubber saplings like that. Okay, what do I want? I want a spare camel on my bar. I want my next food on my bar, and that away. I'm going to go and get the other half of the graves, and just see what's going on over here. Because presumably if there was any spawners over here, they were for things that don't spawn in sunlight, so no blaze. Zombies, skeletons. That was a fire creeper. I don't know how that got out here. I am amazed it didn't kill me. I am lucky. Okay, moving around warms you up. I could have guessed, but now I have definitive proof. Moving around definitely warms you up in the sun. Man, this place is evil. Look at that. Chest. Spawner. I have absolutely no idea where that creeper came from. And I feel like I want to know. Because if there's a way for creepers to get out from underground, that would be very useful for me to know. More ender pearls, even nicer. Cold water. Nice. TNT and cold water? Okay, so these people were buried with some pretty nice shit. That's definite. And I also think it's very important that I nick all of these. Because, as I said before, these are definitely iron bars, and iron bars can be melted back into iron. Okay, I actually don't want to go downstairs right now. I'm terrified of what I might find. So what I'm going to do is just collect these iron bars and go home and thank whatever deity you guys choose that I am still alive. Especially after having that creeper go off on me. That was hairy. But look at all this free iron. Right, every, I think, 3 iron bars turns into a little over 1 iron ingot when you melt them down. So think about how much iron I've got sitting right here and how much I'm going to have to take back to base with me. I know that iron obviously isn't my primary concern right now. Other things, like extremely rare pieces of ancient machinery that I still don't have the capabilities to build, that sort of stuff is my most important endeavour. But I can't turn up free iron, especially when I have so little of it. So, yeah, looks like we found a new city with some horrifying inhabitants. And an interesting take on what people should be buried with. I can't tell if it's faster for me to run. I think it's actually faster for me to fly. Interesting. But, yeah, maybe next time when we come back we'll have some enchanted diamond armor. Or something that means we can safely work at night. But for now, I'm heading home, and just real quick, let's take a quick look at some of the stuff I found. So, ridiculous amounts of ender pearls, 3 stacks of ender pearls. I got ender lily seeds, which is infinite ender pearls. I found a green heart, which I find amazing, but has no use, because you can't use green hearts. There's no point to them yet. I got, 3 stacks of iron bars. I picked up a bunch of random things which maybe have a use, who knows. And, yeah, we got a lot of stuff. More importantly, we found all that reactor stuff. And the reactor stuff is going to be extremely valuable. I mean, it's already extremely valuable. It's going to be extremely useful. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. I'm a glide home. Peace!